Hey, football fans! Welcome to a early evening edition of our 2020 New England Project featuring Fast Drive Football by Al Wilson. Welcome to After Further Review. I'm your host, Steve Tower, and so glad that you could join me here with baseball playoffs kicking off. I thought maybe I'd get this game out early tonight so we can all sit back and relax and enjoy some American League Championship Series play on our TVs. But here we are in Week 15 already. Talk about fast play. And New England finds themselves in an interesting position. We are one game out of first place in the AFC East, and we are taking on none other than Miami today, a team that got our season off to a rocky start back in Week 1. So hoping to avenge that. It is in Miami. And you figure that a win here will really help out our cause, whereas a loss might just drop us out of the playoff race altogether. Next week, it's a game against Buffalo, and then we finish off the season with New York. Going to be a tough game against Buffalo for sure. But in other news around the league, we no longer have a winless team. Somehow, some way, Jacksonville defeated Baltimore. Probably one of the most interesting games that I have rolled out. It came down to, let's see, what was it? So Baltimore was up 20-0 at one point, and it looked like it was going to be just another runaway loss for the Jags, but they somehow were able to come back. There was a whole bunch of turnovers. There were 2 turnovers in the fourth quarter, just one of those crazy things. Just everything that could possibly go right for Jacksonville went right, and everything that could go wrong for Baltimore went wrong. So there we go. Jacksonville no longer winless. They will avoid that the shame of that, and so the 76 Bucks can pop the champagne, and their record is safe. Oh, and the 2013 Lions. There was another interesting game. Which one was it? Tampa Bay lost to Atlanta. They scored to go ahead late in the game, but then missed the extra point, and then that allowed Atlanta to go down and kick the game-winning field goal. It would have been a tying field goal, but they kicked a field goal to close out the game and defeat Tampa Bay. Although Tampa Bay in pretty good shape at two wins over New Orleans, so they'll probably have that division wrapped up. So. And then there was one other game I wanted to point out. Who was it? Oh yeah, Kansas City and New Orleans. Speaking of New Orleans, had a really good game that came down to a last-minute field goal with Kansas City coming off away with the win and solidifying their themselves as the AFC West champions. I believe that they are the. Oh no, sorry. Green Bay has also clinched their division, as well as Dallas. Oh, I didn't even realize that Dallas had Dallas has far outplayed their real life counterparts, and so they have locked up the NFC East with a win this week, and with Washington and the Giants losing. Philadelphia actually pulled off a win of their own, but they are now a full 4 games behind, and there's only 2 games left in the season. So I see Bob with a question. I think I'm going to do the playoffs, even if the Pats miss it. I'm not sure. I might kind of condense it all into one show. Maybe if the Pats don't make it. I don't know. We'll see. But we still have 2 more weeks of the regular season to go. Lots of games to play. And it's going to be a tooth and nail between Miami, New England, Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, and the Raiders, all within a game of each other for those 2 final wild card spots. So we'll see what happens. I don't know, but I'll probably end up playing the playoffs because this game is just That's so much fun. So, if you have not checked this game out, please do. It's fastdrivefootball.com. Completely free game to download and play. And I believe now that every season has been made from the 60s and 70s. And then a handful of seasons from the 80s on. But eventually, Al Wilson, the designer, his goal is to have every season available for you to download. So let's head on down to the table and see what happens in our Week 15 matchup with New England visiting Miami. All right, and I also see that I got the dates wrong on the ALCS. I don't know. I thought that it was tonight that that the Sox played the Astros. Oh boy, my back to school brain is fried. Kids are back in all their their usual activities, so time has no meaning to me at some point. Well, whenever it is, we'll enjoy it, and you guys can have your Thursday night to enjoy the Thursday night football game. There we go. How about that? All right, so here we go. My home rules. The visiting team gets the opening half kickoff, so it'll be New England with the ball first, and we are underway here in Miami. So New England going to start in average field position, and let's see how they come out here. 4-4-5. They are not. Oh no, they aren't erratic. They're semi-erratic. Got the dot. They move the ball, but unable to get into scoring range, and they will have to punt it away. And a long drive comes up for naught. Here is the punt. Oh, and it's a good one for New England. Miami, let's see. They are not electric. Okay, well, so they'll be in average position. All right, so here we go. Miami with the ball for the first time. 3-4-5, the roll. They are the home offense, so they are going to drive down the field and get into field goal range. And the kick is up, and it is good. Miami strikes first. They go on top 3-0. All right, so here we go. New England getting the ball back. Oh, and it's the kickoff on an 11. It's a bad one. So muffs the kickoff return, but they do fall on it. So New England going to start in poor field position for their second drive of the game. 2-3-6 the roll. They are not a prolific offense. They are not porous either. So once again, they are going to be forced to punt back to Miami. And it's a good one. Miami is going to be pinned deep. They will be in poor field position. They've got the ball and they are up 3-0 early here in the first quarter. Poor field position. They are. Oh, how about that? Offense tries to run from their 1 yard line. Linebacker knifes into the backfield for a safety. All right, there we go. The Pats D gets a safety. And it is 2-3. If anybody had that on their bingo card, they're a winner. So here we go. And now New England will get the ball back, and it'll be on a punt backed up. And they are going to be in great field position. Outstanding. All right, so here we go. New England back with the ball. Chance to take the lead. But they will not. That's a 2-3-6 roll again. They're not prolific or porous, so they will punt. Ooh, and that was a long drive, too. That is going to take us into the second quarter. So, indeed, that is the final score. The first quarter is 2-3. All right, so here comes the punt. We'll roll the red die to see if it's a extra long drive, and it's not. The punt goes back to Miami, and they will be in average field position. All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, and I forgot to shout out to everybody joining me in the chat room. Let's see. Rock Shea is here. Ryan Morrison. Bob from Bob's Tabletop Games. And Ethan has just joined us in the chat room. Welcome. And Al, Red Sox fan. Sorry, Al. I missed you when you first popped in. Hope you are doing well. Thank you. Please check out Al, Red Sox fans channel, especially if you're interested in any computer sports simulations. He does a great job keeping up with all of the latest releases. My God, I think he's got 4 or 5 different ones going on right now. All right, so here we go. Miami with the ball, with the lead, 3-2, as we are just getting started here in the second quarter. 1-3-6. They are not a prolific offense, not a stiff defense, so it's going to be a punt. And boy, what a defensive struggle so far. And the punt is away, and Miami, or New England rather, is going to get the ball, but they will be pinned deep. Good punt for the Finns. And oh no, I'm not really a superstitious guy, but there's the 666 roll. So they are, and they're in poor field position. So we will be on table A. 3-6 the roll there. Defense win coach's challenge, and a touchdown pass is overturned. Offense has to punt. Oh no! Wow. All right, so it'll be another long drive. 4 ticks will come off the clock, but a touchdown pass wiped out from a coach's challenge. And we will have to punt it away. There it is. And I think that's going to be... Well, no, it's going to put Miami in average field position because it was a backed up punt. All right, here we go. 6:15 on the clock here in the first half. As Bill from High Volume Games joins us. Welcome aboard, Bill. Thanks for tuning in. Speaking of computer sports games, please check out High Volume Games and the wrestling game that they are playing, Promotion Wars. Promotion Wars? Am I getting that right? I think it's doing a fantastic job on that, and getting a lot of love from the designer of the game even. So lots of good sports entertainment going on out here in the YouTube world. All right, here we go. Miami with the ball, with the lead, 3-2. What a crazy score as we're about to finish the first half here. 3-5-5. They are not prolific. It is not an inept defense, so it's going to be another punt, but they'll have a chance to pin New England deep. And we are going to have just 2.5 minutes left on the clock for New England at the end of the half. And let's see, I believe that's going to pin them deep. It is. All right, so New England with the ball, they'll be pinned deep. They do not have the efficient quality. So they need to roll a 1 or a 2 on the red die, and they do. 1, 2, 5. They are not a solid offense. It is not a punishing defense. So they're going to have to punt. Well, and actually Miami's going to have a chance to get the ball back as just 1 tick comes off the clock. Here is the punt, and it'll pin Miami deep. And so now they need a 1 on the red die, and they do not get it, so that'll end the half. And how about that for a defensive struggle? It is 3-2 at the end of the first half. Have never seen that before. That's pretty crazy. All right, and Miami is going to get the ball for the second half. 666, great in HMB. Well, I guess depending on if you're on offense or not. So here we go. So Miami will be getting the second half kickoff, and they will start in average field position. Let's see if the offense gets in gear for either side. Oh, I don't like this. 4, 5, 6. They are not a dull offense. Well, there we go. Miami going to drive down the field, and a long drive ends in a rushing touchdown. There we go. And then they will come out for the extra point. Extra point is... Oh, how about that? Their extra point range is 11 to 66, which means the only way they can miss is rolling 11. And it is that kind of game. So the extra point, no good. They will be up by 7 now, 9-2. After that drive. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. New England will get the ball back after that kickoff. And they will start in average field position. Yes, if you have 2-3 in the football pool, which usually you get that, you're not happy, but that is just crazy. Let's see, 2, 4, 6. They are not a dull offense. Oh, hey, how about that? Runner turns the corner and has nothing but daylight. So Newton's going to scramble for a rushing touchdown, another long drive. And hey, there we go. The offenses have certainly woken up. And here's the extra point to tie it. And the extra point is up and good. And we are knotted at 9 apiece with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Now Miami back with the ball. After that kickoff return, they'll be in average field position. Let's see if they respond back. 2-2-4. They are not a reliable offense. It's not an aggressive defense. So they are going to punt it away. 2 ticks come off the clock. Oh, Al, I just saw your comment. Yeah, that Jacksonville-Baltimore game that I rolled out, it's one of those, wish that I had been rolling the camera for it, because, like I said, Baltimore was out 20-0 early in the second quarter, and it was like, oh, okay, well, here we go, and I kind of tuned out in my mind, just going through the motions of rolling out the game, and all of a sudden, Jacksonville just kept coming back. They got all the breaks from the rest of the way. Crazy for sure. All right, so here we go. Miami punting it away, and oh no, that's going to be a fumble on the punt return. And oh no, that is going to be recovered by Miami. Oh no. So Miami recovers, and they will have the ball in great field position, and that feels like that could be the game. Oh no, that's a bad omen. That 666 roll from before, it's coming back to haunt us. Let's see, so now Miami back with the ball. Poor field position, no, but they are in great field position. Oh, well, they're only going to get a field goal out of it. All right, almost consider that a victory, but that will take us into the fourth quarter. Let's see, so both teams... or rather, New England scored 7 in the quarter. Miami scored 6. It is knotted up at 9 apiece right now, but Miami with a chance to take the lead on this field goal. And it is up and good. Dolphins back on top, 12-9. All right. Let's see. Oh, and Bob with the on-the-spot research... That's saying that there has been a game that has been 3-2 at the end of a quarter before. All right, so Miami takes the lead, kicking it back to New England. They come back on the field. Let's see, got plenty of time on the clock, and they're only down by 3. Can they respond? Poor field position. No, they are not an undisciplined defense. Well, they're going to get a chance for a tying field goal. Here comes Big Kick Nick, and it is up and right down Broadway, and we are knotted up at 12 apiece, and just a little over 10 minutes to go here in the game. It'll be a touchback. Miami will start in average field position for a very important drive coming up here, 4-4-5. They are not an erratic offense. It is not a stiff or disciplined defense, so another field goal attempt. And 3 ticks come off the clock. And the kick is up, and it is good. It squeezes in through the left upright. Miami retakes the lead 15-12. We got 7.5 minutes left in the game as New England will start back in average field position. Another touchback. Let's see, can they answer or even take the lead? 2-5-6, great field position, no. They are a disciplined offense. Mistake-free drive leads to a scoring opportunity, a field goal attempt. Let's see, right? 2-5-6, yes, okay. So here we go. Trading field goals late in the game. This will bring us to the 5-minute mark. And the kick is up, and it is good. Plenty of distance on that one. We're knotted up again. Now 15-15. Miami will have the ball back in average field position. 5 minutes to go. Tie game here in Miami. 3-3-6 the roll. Clumsy offense or active defense? No, not a staunch defense. Oh, that's going to be a touchdown pass. Oh no, 2 ticks come off the clock. And they take the lead. Here is the extra point. The extra point is good. And now Miami on top, 22-15. And time not on the side of New England. It'll be a touchback on the kickoff. Here we go. So they do not have the efficient quality. So a 5 or 6 on the red die, and the game is over. Let's see what happens. Oh, no, it's a 5 on the red die. They're going to march down the field. But they are going to run out of time. Oh, and that is a bummer because 4-5-5, it would have been a touchdown run. But they do not have the efficient quality, so the clock will run out. Oh, no, and you feel like the clock might have run out on the Patriots. That is a very devastating loss. I'll take out my high-tech notebook here. So New England loses 15-22, and even worse than the loss, it's a tough divisional loss. And that really puts Miami in the driver's seat to take the AFC East crown. Oh, man, what a bummer. Well, an interesting game. I have to say, one of the things that's great about this game, aside the fact that it's free, aside the fact that how fast it plays, is I've seen so many different things happen, so that each game kind of feels like, who knows, just kind of that what if. You feel like this might be the game that I see something I haven't seen before. So there we go. All right, let's get ready for our King of the Hill game. All right, so here we go. Our reigning King of the Hill, Tennessee, taking on Detroit, and this will be a home game for Tennessee. They knocked off Jacksonville last week before Jacksonville got on a roll, and so Tennessee would love to be wearing the crown heading into the off season. They do have the lead in their division. And looking to pick up another one here against the Detroit team. An interesting squad. They have as you can see, they have no qualities on offense, and then all bad ones on defense. So Tennessee, kind of a good mix of qualities, or at least they are on offense, and then all bad ones on defense. So who knows? Might have a high-scoring game. Never know. Let's roll the dice and find out. Detroit will get the opening kickoff, and it'll be a touchback. They'll start in average field position. All right. Oh, here's some more on-the-spot research by Bob saying there has never been a game where both teams traded safeties at the beginning of a game to have a score 2-2. Oh, well, I will have to keep my eye out for that as I'm playing these if I ever have a game or a quarter end and a 2-2. All right, so here we go. Detroit with the opening drive of the game. They are not facing a staunch defense. But they're not facing an undisciplined defense. They're semi-undisciplined. The dot's not there. Would have been a touchdown. But instead, Detroit's going to have to settle for a coffin corner punt. After that long opening drive. Trying to pin the Titans deep, and they do. So Tennessee will be in poor field position for their first drive of the game. 1, 2, 4. They are definitely not in great field position. They are going to have to punt it away. They get near midfield, but the drive stalls there. So punting it back to Detroit, and Detroit's going to be in poor field position as they start their second drive of the game. Nothing here early in our King of the Hill matchup between Detroit and Tennessee. Detroit not prolific, not a stiff defense, so they are going to punt it away. Quick 3 and out for the Lions. Here's the punt back to Tennessee, and Tennessee will bring it up near their 35-yard line. They'll be in average field position. They start their second drive. 1-3-6 the roll. They are prolific. Defensive back bites on a pump fake. Wide receivers wide open. Touchdown, Tennessee. And that was a quick strike. And our first score of the game comes with 6:15 on the clock in the first quarter. The extra point is up and good, and the Titans on top. 7-0. And hey, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Al Wilson, has joined us in the chat room. Welcome, Al. You missed what could have been a season-ending win or loss for the Patriots as they fell in a crazy game. You'll have to watch the replay to Miami. We're just getting started here, though, with Detroit and Tennessee. Tennessee on top, 7-0. Detroit back with the ball. Let's see, 3-4-6. They are not in great field position. They're not an erratic offense and definitely not a disciplined defense. So, a field goal attempt coming up. They will try to get on the board themselves. A long drive. We'll roll the red die, see if it's an even longer. And it's not, but the field goal kick is up and good. And now both teams on the board. Detroit closes the gap, 7-3. Tennessee on top. Tennessee back with the ball, 1:15 on the clock here in the first quarter. 1-3-6. Tennessee, they are a prolific offense. Oh, there we go. Another good pass fake, or run fake. And there we go. Tennessee scores again through the air. Boy, and another quick drive, too. And the first quarter will end on that touchdown pass. The extra point is up and good. It is 14-3. And we will be right back with the start of the second quarter. All right. So, just saw your comment, Al. No worries. It was fun game, and who knows, anything can happen, I guess, in the last 2 weeks. But that kind of felt like a must-win game. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens next week. Here is the kickoff to Detroit. Oh, and they're going to muff the kickoff, but able to recover it. They will start in poor field position. This is going to be another quick drive. 1-5-6. They are in poor field position. They will have to punt it away. Punting it back to Tennessee. Tennessee going to be in average field position for their first drive of the second quarter. They've got the lead 14-3, 2-4-6. They are not a dull offense. That is going to be a touchdown run. King Henry joins in on the fun. And the Titans get their third score of the game. And this one could be getting out of hand. It is 21-3. The King of the Hill on top. Here, 10 minutes to go in the first half. Detroit back with the ball now. 1-2-4. They're not in great field position. They're going to have to punt it away. Boy, and that's another quick 3 and out for them. As James Cass joins us, saying it doesn't take much to run through the Lions. The poor Lions. Let's see, Tennessee. They're going to be pinned deep on this punt. And they will start in poor field position. They've got the lead, got the ball. Let's see what they do here. 2-3-5. No. That is going to be an interception. Don't head for the parking lot yet. Let's see what happens on the interception. And it's going to be a good return for the cornerback. Finally knocked out of bounds. And Detroit will have the ball now in great field position. 1-1-5. They're going to drive down and have to settle for a field goal attempt. And that's going to take us under 5 minutes to play. The field goal kick is up, and it is good. That makes it 21-6, but you figure that Detroit's going to need some touchdowns here. They have any chance of coming back in this game. So now here comes Tennessee. 3 ticks on the clock. Tennessee is fully efficient, so they can manipulate the clock as they see fit. Let's see, 3-5-6, so they can knock that down to 3. And they are going to do that. Let's see. They are... they're semi-reliable, so they're not going to be able to do that. We got to roll to see if it's a meek defense. Oh, and it's not. Oh, so that means it's going to be an interception. Well, let's see. So actually, I guess when it's a turnover, then they can't use their efficient quality. So that actually would end the quarter. I think I'm playing that right. Al, if you can give me a on-the-spot ruling. I think there was only 3 ticks, and I rolled a red 6 that would have resulted in an interception, so they wouldn't be able to use their efficient quality. I believe that's how it should go. So we'll end the half there. And 21-6. Let's see. So Detroit scored 3 in the quarter, another 7 for Tennessee. And they're up 21-6 as we head into the half. We'll pause for a root beer break. This halftime show brought to you by Barks Root Beer. Barks has bite. There we go. I should be getting paid for that. Let's see. Bob's saying something about the Packers. Oh my gosh. What a crazy season for the Packers. With everything that started with with Aaron Rodgers in the offseason. That was just crazy. All right, let's see. So Tennessee is going to start the second half with the ball. And the kickoff is up, and it's going to be a touchback. They will be in average field position to start the second half. 2-2-3 the roll. Let's see. Oh, it is an undisciplined defense. Defensive penalties keep the drive alive, and they'll get down into field goal range. Tennessee gets a free first down thanks to a Detroit penalty. Let's see if they can convert on the field goal. They can. Tennessee now up 24-6. Tennessee, I think, has one of the worst, if not the worst, field goal ranges of any of the 2020 teams. Just 11-51. All right, so Detroit now will get the ball back. Let's see, 16. But their return team on kick is not electric, so they'll just be in average field position. Their first drive of the second half. Let's see, 5-6. Not in poor field position. Not in great field position, so they're going to have to punt it away. Oh, another 3-and-out for Detroit. Their woes continue. Tennessee will get the ball near their 30-yard line to start this next drive. 2-5-6 the roll. Let's see, they are the home offense, so they're going to get a field goal attempt. Trying to extend that lead even further. Kick is up, and it is good. It's now 27-6. A 3-score lead for Tennessee. And Detroit will get the ball back after that kickoff return. And, there we go. Triples again. This time it's triple threes. We'll be on table B for this roll. 5-5. Defender hurdles running back on his way to sacking the quarterback. Offense will have to punt. 2 more ticks come off the clock. And the punting unit on the field for the Lions. And Tennessee will get a decent return, but stopped shy of getting near midfield. They'll be in average field position here. We got a little over 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Tennessee on top 27-6. 2-4-6 is the roll. And, oh boy, there we go. King Henry going to break off another big run. And he will find the end zone for the second time today. And the hits just keep on coming. It is now 34-6. Oh boy, might see some substitutions here soon. Detroit back on the field, trying to make a game of this, trying to make it respectable. Let's see, 1-2-5 the roll. They are not a solid offense. It is not a punishing defense. Well, they're going to have to punt it away in another just 1-tick drive for Detroit. Boy, time of possession has told the story in this game. There is the punt. Tennessee will back on the field. Still 2 ticks left on the clock in the third quarter. 2-3-4 the roll. Let's see. They are not dull or undisciplined. It is not a staunch defense. That is going to be another touchdown. This time through the air, and that's how we'll close out the third quarter. Come on, to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and it is 41-6. The route is on. We'll start the fourth quarter with Detroit in average field position. Oh boy. Well, now they're just playing for pride. They want to see if they can at least get one touchdown. 2-4-4, not in poor field position. It is an inept defense. How about that? The offense shreds the defense on the drive, and they will find the end zone. And there'll be some polite applause from the crowd as Detroit finally finds the end zone here early in the fourth quarter of a very forgettable game. The extra point makes it 41-13. Oh boy. Now Tennessee back with the ball, and they'll see what they can do here. 1-2-6. They are a reliable offense. Quarterback is lucky the pass wasn't intercepted. They're going to have to punt it away, and just one tick comes off. Well, maybe Detroit fans... Boy, what a miracle this would be. There is the punt, and Detroit's going to be in poor field position. Start this drive. 1-3-5. Oh, no, that is going to be a fumble. Fumble-rama. Fumble-rooski. Not what Detroit needs. And Tennessee will fall on it. They'll have the ball in average field position. That's most likely going to do it here. Let's see, 2-2-6. They are not a secure. Not a passive defense. Oh, well, hey, Tennessee's going to fumble it right back. 2 more ticks come off the clock. And Detroit going to return it into the Tennessee side of the field. They'll be in great field position here. We got 6:15 on the clock as this game winds down. 2-4-6. They're not a dull offense. Well, that'll be a touchdown run. All right. Well, their second string, doing the work that their first string could not do. The extra point makes it a 21-point game. 41-20. Oh boy. Well, they might as well try for the onside kick. Why not? And the onside kick will fail. Tennessee comes out, and they will most likely be able to run this out. Yes, they're going to turn. Well, let me make sure it's not a turnover. 2-3-6. They are prolific, so yeah, they'll turn that 2 dot into 3 with their efficient quality, and that will be the end of the game. Whew. So Tennessee just thrashing Detroit 41-20. So they will remain the king of the hill as we head into week 16. Let's head back up top here. We will update the standings in real time. So unfortunately for your New England Patriots, they fall to 7-7 in a tough division loss. Miami goes to 9-5, and they get their 4th division win. Tennessee gets the win to go to 10-4. They keep their lead in the AFC South, and Detroit falls to 3-11, and they're looking at the draft board. There we go. Yes, King Henry, King of the Hill. All right. So next week is New England taking on Buffalo, and let me pull that up real quick here. I think that it's in New England because this was New England's 3rd road game in a row. They had that Los Angeles swing. So yes, it was the Monday night game in Week 16 last year. So Buffalo traveling to New England in what will definitely be a do or die game for them. Tennessee. Let's see, Tennessee. Oh hey, Tennessee's going to be at Green Bay, defending their King of the Hill crown. Al, thanks for stopping by. Everyone else, thanks for stopping by as well. And yes, the Jets. Oh yeah, I forgot that was another big upset. The Jets beat the Rams. It was a weird week on my tabletop. So, um, yeah, the Jets doing Jets things, even in fast drive football. So, that's gonna be it for now, guys. I'm not sure if I'm doing a show tomorrow night. That was actually another one of the reasons I wanted to hop on here when I had a few free minutes here. But if not, next Monday I'm actually going to be on Play's YouTube channel for. Oh no, sorry, not next Monday. The following Monday. I'm getting all my times mixed up. Okay, so 2 Mondays from now, the Monday of Halloween week, I will be on Play YouTube's channel for something special. So stay tuned for that. So yes, I'll have my normal show next Monday night. And I don't know, maybe I'll do something tomorrow. We'll see. But until then, if I don't see you guys tomorrow night, I hope you have a great weekend. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks for all your support. Until next time, get out there, have fun, play games, and I'll see you after further review. Have a good one, everybody.